Hi everyone, my name's Ted Clement, Executive Director of Save Mount Diablo. I'm out at China Wall, the traditional location of our incredible Moonlight on the Mountain Gala. This year it's virtual, and the theme is Through Nature We Shine. Because that's really what it's all about. Nature is the ultimate foundation for our well-being, our inspiration, and your support enables the organization to shine and nature to continue to shine and nourish our communities. Just like the beacon atop Mount Diablo, and as you know, every Sunday we now light that beacon right after sunset, and we let it shine brightly throughout the night until sunrise the next morning. Our volunteers and staff are working hard on that. It's just a small thing we can do to give back to our communities during these challenging times. I want to give a real special shout out to our truly incredible staff and volunteers, and our volunteers include our amazing board of directors led by Jim Felton. Our staff, volunteers, had to pivot this year to put on a totally new Moonlight on the Mountain. We've never done this before, but they've done a great job, and it's going to be a fun night. I also want to give a shout out to our leadership sponsors for Moonlight on the Mountain. Without their support, we just simply couldn't do what we do. This year, your support enabled us to win Measure Y in Danville, which is going to result in the McGee Preserve property being protected. It's now protected, really. We won. Your support this year also enabled us to quickly move in April to acquire Smith Canyon, a property just under 30 acres contiguous with our Curry Canyon Ranch. We had to move fast. We had to raise $650,000 from our reserves and elsewhere to protect that land. And fortunately, because of all the great things you've done for Save Mount Diablo over the years, we could move. Because of your support, we're also working to protect the Concord Mount Diablo Trail Ride Association land right on the flanks of North Peak. It's about 154 acres. We were able to get an option agreement on the land, and we now have time to raise a little over $1 million to ensure that that land is protected forever, will benefit our communities forever. Your support is enabling us to get more young people out and connected to nature. This is a major issue in conservation circles right now. We're recognizing that nature deficit disorder in our young wired generations is a very real thing. Next year, we plan to open our first public educational preserve, which will be so exciting, seeing school kids being able to get out on that land on a regular basis, or other groups for educational purposes. We're gearing up right now for some big advocacy battles. We've got our Sand Creek Focus Area Initiative in November in Antioch, and your support's going to enable us to fight the good fight there to ensure that critical land on the west side of Deer Valley Road gets extra protection. We also are carefully watching CNO's proposed 1,500 unit development on the Faria property in Pittsburgh, and it's right next to the new Concord Regional Park that we worked for years to make possible. You've got vision as donors. You're generous, you're leaders, you have long-term vision, so you support us, and that has enabled us this year to expand the scope of the area we protect. We've actually moved our conservation mission further south into the Diablo Range. Mountain ranges are like arteries, and we have to ensure that our precious Mount Diablo does not get cut off from the rest of the Diablo Range. The Diablo Range, for example, has the largest concentration of golden eagles in the world. They're able to fly up and down this corridor, so we have to make sure there's not too much development that breaks up that corridor. And your support's also enabling us to do new things in this pandemic, like our new Zoom series, which is free and available to the public. It's entitled Nature Heals and Inspires, because we believe it. Nature is the ultimate foundation for our well-being. We really have much to be grateful for at Save Mount Diablo. We remain vibrant and strong amidst this pandemic because of you. You're part of this team, you support this team, you enable us to do great, lasting things. So tonight, let's shine together, let's have fun together, and let's create such amazing support for our organization that we will continue to shine on with our mission for years and years to come. Thank you so much, and have a great night.
welcome to Moonlight on the Mountain. Thank you, Ted, and to everyone who is watching us from home right now. We have a lot of viewers that have tuned in from Facebook and YouTube. And although we couldn't be together tonight on the mountain, we pivoted to virtual to being on the mountain. Now we are live broadcasting from the conference room at Save Mount Diablo. So we're in it, you're in it. So please, right now, we want to hear from you. Share your stories, your pictures, and your memories in the chat. So we also have a wonderful program in store for you tonight. The silent auction is officially closed, but live auction is going to be happening momentarily. Travel packages, exclusive experiences, and stunning art. Now, Paul Cratter and Stephen Joseph musical set is coming up. Ken Cooper of Mercy Beach. We want to first and foremost thank our sponsors. We appreciate you so much. Concord Feed and Pet Supply and Brickyard Building Materials. We're so grateful for your continued support. North Peak sponsor Dana Dornzeif, Mount Olympia sponsors Gene Thomas and Marathon Petroleum. Thank you so much for your contributions.
It's so important to me and my family to preserve and protect these beautiful eastern slopes of our beloved Mount Diablo. For our future, for the future of my children and our grandchildren.
There are many activities that threaten the wildlife, the habitats, and the people in this very special place, and I feel I need to protect those things that I care about from those threats.
Being outside in nature is fun, but we need to educate ourselves so we know how to treat nature, or there will be no fun in the future.
I am an avid hiker, and there is nothing more exciting to me than walking through an area where the land has been restored to its natural state and you're in a place as it should be.
Mother Nature gives us so much. It gives us a place to go to find balance. It gives us a place to go to celebrate. And I constantly try to think of ways to be a great steward to Mother Nature, even if it's picking up trash on the trails and spreading the great message to be a great steward to our environment and to Mother Nature.
Preservation, conservation, and stewardship means everything to me and to Save Mount Diablo. And in order for us to be good stewards, we need the best tools that we can so that we can be the best members of our community as possible.
The best part of the Beacon to me has been the sense of community and how everybody in the Bay Area has come together to support the project while we've been turning it on for this last 5 or 6 months. We all hope that we don't have to turn it on so much in the future.
I've grown up around Mount Diablo my whole entire life, and for me it's been a place to grow up. I've done loads of activities such as rock climbing and running, and half the kids I went to school with never even been, and to me they're just missing out on so much to enjoy.
Through nature, we shine.
Through nature 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 we shine.
So indeed, through nature we shine. Now, your participation in the Fund a Need portion of tonight is a very special way to enhance the resources needed for the core activities of Save Mount Diablo. Now, gifts are tax deductible. It's my favorite part of any auction because you're not receiving any tangible goods or services. It's strictly a donation to exactly why we're here. And we are going to be giving this a $25,000 opening hero lead gift. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to dig deep. This is Preserve, $25,000 hero lead gift. Funds are needed to ensure Save Mount Diablo can be ready when high priority lands become available for purchase. We know land acquisition is key to our conservation efforts. So who would like to join us now at the hero lead gift of $25,000? What I also want to tell donors watching us streaming live from home is I also have a screen right to my right here. So as you hit those donate buttons, I'm going to be able to call out your name. So right now we're at $97,750. And I want to let you know our goal is $150,000 in the next 5 minutes. So join us right now. It doesn't matter what level you give at. We are going to move on now to the $10,000 giving level. This is Protect. Our community members count on us to speak up and advocate on land issues. And we want to thank Jeannie Ryan. Suited up, showed up right before we went live. She said, you can count on me. I'm going to join you at the $10,000 hero lead gift. So give a round of applause at home right now. This is huge. It's why we're here. I'm going to check in with Greater Giving right now and see where we're at. We're still at the $97,750. And as you, once again, hit those buttons, I'm going to be calling out donors' names. Moving on now to the next giving level. This is Educate. And when we have meaningful connections in our nature, it has the potential to change our views and behaviors. And Save Mount Diablo's educational programming continues to grow and to reach a broader number of individuals. And we're talking broad in the sense of young and old. We are here tonight. We want to thank some donors. So $5,000 before we even started tonight. David and Darlene DeRose joined us at the $5,000 giving level. Dick Morrison, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for your $5,000 contribution. David, Fran, and Charla Gabert. Pat McGareth and Kyra Kennedy, thank you. Pat McGrath, thank you so much. Carol Lane, Jean Thomas says, yes, I can suit up and show up for that. Alan Roberts, $5,000 says yes for that. I'm going to turn over to Greater Giving right now and see where we're at with these numbers. Once again, join us at the $5,000 giving level right now. All right, we're going to be moving on. You can see how this goes. It doesn't matter what we give tonight. We'll offer 100% audience participation. I think we have over 300 people watching us live on Facebook and YouTube as we speak. The next giving level is Restore. $2,500 is where we're at. So protected properties always require restoration to return the land to its natural state. Now, removing invasive plants and replacing them with the native helps bring local plant, wildlife, and habitats back to life. So right now, who would like to click that button? I'd say raise your bid paddle if we're in person, but we're not. So what you have to do is click that button. So join us right now, $2,500. Join us. Oh, this just in. Thank you. This is just up on my screen right now. $3,500, Bob and Joan Marks. Thank you. $3,500. Now we're going back to the $2,500 donor level. I'm going to go over to Greater Giving right now. We're at $99,250. $2,500 donors. Malcolm and Casey Sproul. Garrett and Kathy Givren. Hope I'm saying that right. Kathy Griven. John and Joyce Klassen. James Vandersloot, thank you. $2,500 over to you. We're going to go back over to the screen right now. I'm looking live, and we've got some other donors that are clicking buttons for other amounts, and that is great. We want every single person to suit up and show up. $99,250. Steve and Sue O'Hanian, $2,000 just came in. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Keep those buttons clicking right now. We want to keep this moving on. Once again, click those buttons. I'm going to call out your name. Let's move on now to the $1,000 giving level. We're talking about stewardship. Mount Diablo has an incredible team of volunteers that monitor and steward more than 2,000 acres of preserved lands in our care. Now, right now, I'm going to go over right now, and we've got a couple more names to announce. We are looking at Alan Arthur Björk, Diana Felton, Graham Deutscher. We're at $100,250. We are $50,000 short right now. Now, don't think that these small numbers don't add up. As we get to the lower numbers, the ripple effect of these donations, it adds up quickly. So make sure that even if you've given at a higher level tonight, go ahead and click a button. If we inspire you at another level, go ahead and click that button. We're at $100,250 right now. We're going to move on to the next giving level. $500. Now, with climate change and fires today, this level could not be more crucial than ever before. Staff and volunteers use specialized equipment and materials in the field to plant trees and remove invasive plants and debris. And this is so crucial to our abatement work and efforts. Right now, I want to see a lot of $500 coming in. Greater Giving, where are we at right now? Merrick Bush live. Thank you for your donation at $500. I see you over there. We're at $100,750. Jean Veith, $250. I see you. Thank you so much. $101,000. $500 is where we're at right now. $150,000 is where we need to be. $101,000. Let's keep it going with the $500. Oh, let's take it back. Deb Welschler, $1,000. Wexler. Rod Mickles just said $1,000 right now. He said, let's not go to the 500 yet. We're not quite there. Let's go ahead and get those numbers up. Meredith Rosen, thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. We see you. We see you out there. $500. We also have Kim Trupano. Kim, thank you so much for that generous contribution you just gave. You just rose us to $104,000 right now. Let's keep these going in. As they come in live, I'm going to see them. Let's move on now to our next giving level, which is $250, which is the Beacon. The Beacon brings hope to our community. Save Mount Diablo helps maintain, operate, and educate our communities about Mount Diablo's Beacon, the Eye of Mount Diablo. And as we've said tonight, through nature we shine. Let's see what we can do here. We've got a couple hundred people on $250. Let's go ahead and see. Catherine Shiverton says yes. Karen Ambrosi, $250. I see you right there. Thank you so much. Greater Giving is keeping me up. Scott Hine, give yourself a round of applause. Thank you so much. Save Mount Diablo, thanks you. $250. Yolanda Gonzalez, $250. She says yes, and not so fast. Steve Balling, $500 just came in. Thank you so much. We're at $106,050 right now. Al Banish, Karen Weatherall, thank you so much. I see you, $300. That is so generous of you, and we absolutely appreciate you. And once again, you want to get a shout out right now, just click that donate button for any amount of money. We're at $106,000 right now, $150,000 our goal. So if you feel so generous and inspired, this once again is tax deductible. So if you'd like to give any amount right now, go ahead and click that button. I want to see some more names come up right now. Through nature we shine. We have got now something really fun for you. So we're done with the appeal portion, but we have something that's going to be really fun, and I want to see how fast we can do this. So there is going to be an auction item number 1 that is on your screen, and it is for $100. And here's how it's going to work. The last 2 people that I call out, so it's going to be the last 2 bidders at $100, I'm going to give a bottle of Veuve. I've got it right here. I've got my bottle of Veuve, as well as a box of truffles from Danville Truffles. So we've got Danville chocolates and this bottle of Veuve. Now, once again, you want to walk away with this. I have 2 gift baskets like this, and let's go ahead and see this real time. I'm going to be calling out people's names. It's a 1-minute audience challenge. Click your $100 buttons right now. Let's get this going. Once again, $100 audience challenge. Let's get those champagne and chocolate bids going. Once again, just click that button. There is a little bit of lag time. We're pivoting through the virtual event space, so we want to do the last person standing. Candace Yoder, thank you so much. You're in the game right now, and we're going to go to Angela Ruddles. We are going into this right now. Once again, all you have to do is click that $100 button right now, and it's going to be the last name that I call out for this amount. Once again, $100. Bottle of Veuve, yellow label. All you have to do, it's the last 2 paddles standing. So if we were in person right now, it'd be the last 2 people raising their hands. Since we're virtual, just go ahead and click that button for $100. $100. Thank you so much. Keep it clipping. Keep it clicking. Keep it. Oh, Pat McGrath. McGrath. You are now in the lead right now. Candace Yoder is neck and neck with you. Let's get another donor in right now. We've got Ron Silverman that's going to be coming in. Let's go ahead. Pat McGrath, Candace Yoder, neck and neck. Once again, get your number in there. We have 30 seconds to go. So once again, click that $100 button. Now, if we had all 300 people donate $100 right now, can you imagine the ripple effect of what this $100 giving level would do? We have a $150,000 goal, and you can get us closer. So we're going to be closing this out right now. So here we go. We're going to be going 10, 9. We've got Pat McGrath and Candace Yoder. This going back and back, neck and neck. These are the two top right now. If you want to get in, go ahead and click that button. All right, going once, going twice, and sold. Congratulations to those two top donors right now. We want to thank you, each and every one of you who participated. And I also want to remind you that even though this segment is done, we're going to keep those donate buttons going up. So at any portion of the evening you feel inspired to donate. We're at $109,000. 350 just came in. Christina Kettler, she's in at $100 right now. So once again, we're going to keep the fundraising going, but now we have a special award presentation for the Mountain Saver Award.
Since 1999, Save Mount Diablo has presented Mountain Star Awards. Our Mountain Saver Award recognizes overwhelming or lifetime achievement benefiting Mount Diablo. It's long overdue that we celebrate Malcolm Sproul here, a lifelong conservationist and experienced field naturalist. As a child growing up in Berkeley, Malcolm was exposed to the great outdoors at an early age. He was that kid collecting frogs and snakes. He comes from a family in which public service is expected. Yes, one of those Cal Berkeley Sprouls, although Malcolm and Casey are long-term residents of Moraga. Malcolm received his degrees at UC Berkeley. After graduate school, he worked in the Marin County Planning Department. In 1979, he joined LSA Associates, a natural resource management and environmental planning consulting firm. His work focuses on endangered species and wetlands issues. He was a managing principal of their Point Richmond office, and he continues today as a principal and as a biologist. He was first exposed to Mount Diablo in the early 1960s as a Boy Scout at Camp Force near Rock City. He's been on Save Mount Diablo's board of directors for 27 years, making him our longest standing director. He's been president twice for 13 of those 27 years. He served on many committees, especially the Executive Committee, the Land Committee, and the Mary Bowerman Science and Research Committee. Because of his expertise, he is involved in every land acquisition and our response to every land use project. He's brought extensive financial and management experience to the organization, including the hiring of 3 different executive directors. Consider that Malcolm's attended more than 1,000 board and committee meetings, thousands of phone calls, hundreds of property tours. This is the stat that he would be proud of. During his tenure, protected lands and wildlife habitat in the East Bay have tripled in acreage to over 1/3 of both Alameda and Contra Costa counties. Save Mount Diablo and its partners have quadrupled the protected land around Mount Diablo to over 120,000 acres. He's been my mentor through thick and thin, and I'm proud to call him my friend. For overwhelming and lifetime achievement benefiting Mount Diablo, Save Mount Diablo awards Malcolm Sproul the 2020 Mountain Saver Award.
A bit overwhelming what Seth had to say, and my part in all of this has been a small part. And so I'd first off like to, as Seth noted, I've attended innumerable meetings. Thank my wife, who has been able to raise our children without me home many nights a week and listen to me on the phone or whatever it may be. She's the person who has had to put up with the time that I've spent doing this, following a passion that I've had since I was very young. There's a few things that I'd like to say about people that, as Seth noted, I was the kid that was outdoors all the time, roaming the woods, watching deer, looking for things, bringing them home. When I was very young, and actually up until probably about 20, a mentor I had was a guy named Dr. Woodrow W. Middlecoff, or Woody Middlecoff. He's professor of entomology. He was a professor of entomology at Cal, and we spent the summers at Echo Lake, and he was in a cabin very close to ours. And he took in a young boy who pestered him with questions and would tag along after him. and really was a very influential person in my life in developing my interest in the natural world. With Save Mount Diablo, I can't say enough about the time I was able to spend with Mary Bowerman. Mary, Seth can say a lot more, but Mary's a very quiet individual, but I was able to drive her to board meetings for a number of years and get that opportunity to talk with Mary, to understand her interests, because she had really, as a founder of Save Mount Diablo, was very influential. And that was a formative thing. And first time I was on the land committee, listening to Mary and Bob Doyle talk, I figured out I'm just going to be quiet. I'm going to listen to them. And that was the start. So thank you very much for this. This is not something you work for. You put the time in because you truly believe in what we're doing, in preserving open space, the natural values that it holds, the wildlife habitat, the vegetative cover. That's what we want to see preserved, and fortunately we have been, piece by piece, very successful.
We're loving what we are seeing and hearing. Everybody keep those stories coming. We've got YouTube messages, we've got Facebook messages. We have people on there that want to make a donation. Just a friendly reminder, make those donations on Greater Giving so I can call it your name. I know we missed a couple of names before. Once again, we are all virtually pivoting right now, and so it's not virtually perfect, but we are trying to get there. So I know I missed a couple of names, so we're going to kind of circle back around, but thank you so much. Keep those coming. We love hearing those stories. We have music from Ken Cooper to come, but before, I want to let you know that we do have a live auction still coming up. We finished the Fun to Need. Live auction still coming up. We have lots this year. We have lots of art. We have spectacular staycations and getaways. But now I'd like to introduce someone special that is known for her contagious smile, positive attitude, and everybody at home, please help me welcome the one, the only, Roxana.
Hi everyone, my name is Roxana Lucero and I work in the Stewardship Department of Save Mount Diablo. I've worked with a lot of you on our work days, and I'm glad that we get to at least kind of sort of have a Moonlight on the Mountain, even if it is virtual. So to tell my story, I kind of have to go back a little bit to my father's generation. My dad grew up on a cattle ranch, and he was surrounded by nature, and he made sure that he brought that in with our family. We didn't have like a lot of money to go out and do really wild vacations like go to New York or go to Disneyland, but what we did do is do a lot of day trips to Yosemite. Just wake up really, really early in the morning, drive out to Yosemite, pack a couple of sandwiches. My dad would throw like a bag of sodas into the creek, and we'd go hiking and come back and then take out the sodas, and boom, they were super ice fresh for us to drink. And that's just the kind of stuff that we did, and kind of using the resources, the natural resources around you. And that's kind of like how I grew up, making do with what you have and having a respect for what the nature is around you. I actually went into college thinking that I wanted to be a nurse, and I took this oceanography class, and we got to do all of these really fun field trips where we got to go out into creeks and into the beach, and I just realized, like, wait, you get to be paid for this? Like, this is a job? Like, this is something that you can do? Because in my mind, like the environmentalists, like those were all activists. Those are all people who did things for free, you know? Like, that was a volunteer thing. That wasn't something you got paid for. And I was like, wait, I can make that my career? I can do this? To me, the mountain feels like it's something that kind of solidifies me. It's an anchor for me. Anytime that I would go, we would drive out to LA or Las Vegas and come back, seeing family. The one thing that I could always count on was seeing the mountain right there. As we were going by Highway 4 to drive back to Bay Point, the mountain was always right there, and that's how I always knew that I was coming home. And so for me, the mountain is a symbol of hope. It's a symbol of home. It's a symbol of just standing the test of time. And even as like there's homes that are just getting built over the hills, seeing that the mountain is still there, even after all of those things that are always happening, and knowing that Save Mount Diablo is there to protect and to try to stop that from happening even further. I mean, that's how I knew like, man, this organization is for me. Like, I live here and I hated seeing those houses pop up on wild land. And this is an organization that I can work for, that I can do literally what I have, like, this feeling, this passion for, and work with and achieve that goal of stopping that. And to me, that is so powerful. And I just hope that, and I'm very grateful to every single one of you guys who support us in that mission, because you're supporting our home, you're supporting my home. And just want to say thank you very much, and thank you for listening to me. And I hope everyone has a good night. Thank you so much.
I tell you to get your bid paddles out, but your bid paddle today is your finger. It is your button, so we want to get those going. Now, the first we are going to be closing is exclusive experiences. The way we're going to do this is we're going to close it in lots. So we have 2 items in lot number 1, which is, I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. You can see behind me right now, gourmet dinner party. Right now, 9 of your closest friends. You're going to start with an evening of hors d'oeuvres, followed by a gourmet dinner with ample drinks, live music, and dramatic 360-degree views. Save Mount Diablo in our state park. We want to thank you so much for this. And Postino Restaurant, thank you so much for suiting up and showing up. I'm going to go over to Greater Giving right now and see where the gourmet dinner party at the summit. This is item number 3,000. Right now, we have Mary Del Monte that's in the lead right now at $6,000. So make sure to get those bids in. Now I'm going to tell you a little bit about the next experience. Once again, we're going to be closing lot number 1. This is an exclusive experience that you see that's Adventures in the Vineyard at Sky Terrace. Now, if you're looking at your computer right now, this is auction item number 3001. So you and 9 of your closest friends, and let me tell you, if you win this item, you're going to get some new friends. You can bring me along as well. They will enjoy time at Danville's family-operated grape growing and wine-making vineyard. This is an exclusive experience, something that you can't buy. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Lunch or dinner by Lovable Feast. And when you're there, you can participate in the harvesting, crushing, pressing a bottle, including a selection of award-winning wine right there from their vineyard, which is Sky Terrace. This is red or rosé wines, so bon appetit for that winner. We want to thank Sky Terrace Vineyards and Lovable Feast. We're going to go right now. We're at Susan. Susan, you're winning at $2,250. Now, once again, we're going to do a countdown now. Once again, it's not your typical auction. Everything is going to close even fair and square at the same time, so make sure to get those final bids in. So let's take a look right now. Once again, we're at $6,000 for the gourmet dinner at the summit. This is number 3,000 right now, so you and 9 friends, that's what we're going to be closing out right now. Now we're moving over right now to the Sky Terrace Vineyards. We're at 3001 is the item number, Sky Terrace Vineyards. $2,250. We're going to do a countdown. Last and fair warning. We're going to let everybody know this is closing down right now. Exclusive experiences. Don't let these auction items give away. This is a great opportunity to donate and get something right now. So these are exclusive experiences. We know everybody right now is a little bit wanting to get out of the house, and we will be there, and these are great experiences for when this opens up. Or right now, gourmet dinner party. We're going to do a countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7. Let's take a look right now where it's at. We're at Susan is winning the Adventures in the Skyline. We're at $6,000 right now for the party at the summit. Going once, going twice, and sold. Live auction lot 1 is now officially closed. So you see how this works. Now, although the exclusive experiences are closed, we still have the want to get away. So we're looking at travel right now. Independence Lake, 2-night stay in a cabin, 3-night stay in Timber Cove, oceanfront home, private Curry Canyon Ranch experience. I'm going to highlight these just a little bit to let you know, but once again, all of these groups are closing out in one. So Independence Lake, this is a 2-night stay in the lakeside cabin. And if you didn't have a chance, take a look. There is a link there. You can take a look at this property. Experience the brilliance of Independence Lake. This accommodates 1 or 2 families comfortably, or it also suits a family. So this is a great way to get away. 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, gourmet, great room, kitchen, we got it all for you. So right now we want to thank the Nature Conservancy for this incredible gift. And where are we at right now? We're at $1,500. We had $1,000, now $1,500. Now once again, this is one item in the slot that's going to go. So follow me now, and let's go take a look at 3004. So this is the Timber Cove, and I'm going to let you know that you're not going to want to leave this property. This is absolutely an amazing opportunity. Joe and Ann Roberts, thank you from the bottom of our hearts for giving us this amazing item to raise money for Save Mount Diablo. So you're going to be able to see a show right from your living room. So if you take a look, you're going to see the surf. If it crashes up, it's going to split between the two rocks right there in your living room. There's 2 master suites, which makes this ideal for 2 couples or families once again. There's multiple outdoor patios, hot tub, large great rooms, wood-burning fireplace, and below we have an underground wine cellar. So the bar will enhance your enjoyment and this one-of-a-kind home. Once again, Joe and Ann Roberts, thank you for that. Where are we at with this home? We're at $3,500. It started at $2,500, went up to $3,000. Now we're at $3,500. So Pat McGrath, you are winning this right now, but you could be outbid. Let's move this on now. 3005, if you're following me along, once again, we're going to be closing down these all in one time. Now, don't let this one get away. This is truly something that you can't buy. This is a private Curry Canyon Ranch experience, and this is for 10 people as well. So what does this include? It's an exclusive ranch hike plus luncheon for 10 people. So Save Mount Diablo and Sunrise Bistro have partnered together to create a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Where are we at with this one? It started off at $2,000, $22,500, now $2,500 for that. And then the last one in this category, we are going to be doing Travel Want to Get Away, closing now. Once again, Independence Lake, 3-night stay at Timber Cove. This is oceanfront, so this is a 2-hour drive up north along the coast, private Curry Canyon Ranch experience. Let me go in right now, Greater Giving. Where are we at right now? Independence Lake is at $1,500, started at $1,000. Don't let this get away. We are going to move on now to the 3-night stay in Timber Cove. Now this one I knew was going to go for a lot, $2,500, $3,000, $3,500. Once again, you're going to go home with this package. We're going to be closing this out shortly. And our last package, which is a private Curry Canyon Ranch experience, we're right now at $22,500, $2,500, $2,750 is the highest bid. So we're going to do this all at once. Once again, Want to Get Away travel experiences are closing now. Fair warning, last and final call. Get those final bids in right now. Going once, going twice. Where are we at? $2,000. Oh, we got a new bidder in here right now. Independence Lake, 2-night stay lakeside cabin. We just got somebody in. Going twice. Fair and final warning. Let's go ahead and check in with, oh, we got a new bid for this one as well. We're at $4,000 now. Don't let this get away. Timber Cove Oceanfront. I know this was my favorite package. Absolutely. You don't need to get in a plane. There is no passports needed. You just drive down the coast and you're going to be in your COVID-friendly private stay. Timber Cove Oceanfront, $4,500. He says, not so fast. This one's going hot. It's $4,000, $4,500. Back over to you. And we're going to go now over to 3-night stay, Timber Cove. So we've got Pat and Frank. You guys are going neck and neck. I see you guys out there. Don't let them get away with this, Frank. Hit that button, Pat. Let's go. Let's go. Pat McGrath, $5,500. He says, yes, I'm not going to let you get away with this. We've got $5,000, $5,500. Don't let this get away for $500. Go ahead and click that button right now. We're clicking the refresh on Greater Giving. Once again, this is Timber Cove Oceanfront Home. We've got Pat that's in the lead right now, $5,500. We're going to hit refresh one more time. Fair and final warning right now. Let's go. $5,500. All right, let's check in the other ones really quickly. Can we go to Independence Lake? Can I see where we're at with Independence Lake? Yes, we have a new bid on that, $2,500, $335 over to you. We're at $3,500. Frank, you're a hot bidder tonight. Frank says, yes, I'm in on this as well, $3,500. Frank Poncho Martins, $3,500. Let's go ahead and go over to private Curry Canyon Ranch. Where are we at, Greater Giving? Let's see this. We're at, oh, it's gone up as well, $27,500, $3,000. Now we're at $32,500. I'm going to go once more through these. Let's see where we're at with Timber Cove. Let's see if there's been any action while I've been away. Pat is still in the lead. We're refreshing that browser, and let's see where we're at. Drum roll, please, ladies and gentlemen. We are at $5,500. So what we're going to do right now, fair and final warning. Want to get away? Group closing now. Going once, going twice. Closed. We're officially sold on the Want to Get Away. Thank you so much for your participation. Now, this is the last lot. So if you didn't get a chance to bid, we're moving into the art section. And I know our donors right now are watching and wanting some of these pieces. We've already had interest in this. We've got our Facebook chat up. We've got our YouTube chat up. The final auction items that are closing now is number 3006, Plein Air Painting by Paul Kratter. 3007, Mount Diablo from China Wall, framed by Stephen Joseph. We love you both. We actually have a little intro video. Paul was supposed to be with us today, but he sent us a little something.
Okay. It's missing something. There, we have a moon, and in a little while you'll see the finished product. All right, thank you, and happy bidding.
The corporate offices today, right here at our Save Mount Diablo. He personally gave this piece. He's a well-regarded local artist. Many of you know him. He's creating one of the compelling landscaping images that you just saw, and we want to make sure that you bid on this. Through Nature We Shine. Where are we at for this piece? Start at $1,400, $1,500, $1,600. Michael Frazier is in the lead for this. We're going to toggle back once again. Paul, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You've always been there for us, and we love this piece. It's live in studio with us right now. We're going to go now over to the next piece. Now, 3007. This is Mount Diablo from the China Wall, and this is a framed photo by Stephen Joseph. So the photograph itself is 58 by 30, and this is acclaimed photographer and former Save Mount Diablo board member Stephen Joseph. Give him a round of applause from your living room right now, wherever you're watching us. He's been photographing the mountain since 1984, specializing in panoramic and three-dimensional landscapes. I had the privilege and honor of meeting Stephen last year in person. I was waiting his new coffee table book, and I got to see it yesterday. So I'm so excited to have this piece. Let's see where we're at right now. Final art auction items closing now. So we are at right now, Stephen Joseph frame photo, Mount Diablo from China Wall. We start at $1,750, $2,000. He says not so fast, $225. Back over to you. Sandra says she wants this piece. Let's go back over to Paul's piece. Paul, where are we at with this? We are looking at $1,600. We've got Michael Frazier. He's been a hot bidder as well. We want to thank you so much. So this is 3006, 3007. Once again, we're going to close out the first one. This is Paul. Let's see where we're at with this. 225 is where we're at right now. Get those donate buttons in right now. Once again, Paul's piece, Plein Air. We are. Kratter is coming in hot. We've got $1,600. Michael Frazier says, yes, I would love this piece. We're going to close this one out. Going once, going twice. Let's go over right now to the Wall of China. We've got two people that are bidding this back to back. $2,750 over to you right now. We're going to go back. $2,750. We're going to be closing this out. Oh, this just in, ladies and gentlemen. Paul from home said he is going to duplicate the portrait and double down the monies raised right now. So the top two bidders right now, who are my two top bidders? We're going to double down on this piece. Paul, you are so generous. Thank you so much. Michael Frazier and Joffrey Bellinger right now, $1,600, $1,500. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this down in final warning. And the top two bidders, we're going to circle back around with you right now. But Michael Frazier and Jeffrey Bellinger right now are guaranteed this piece unless you want to get it in. We're going to close down the art section. Once again, let's go back over really quickly. Stephen Joseph, where are we at with this piece right now? We're refreshing these live time. Don't forget to click those buttons, all you have to do. And yes, we've got $3,000 back in, $2,750 back over to $3,000. Don't let this get away. Final warning, auction items are closing now. Going once, going twice, sold. Congratulations to everybody who donated in the live auction. We really appreciate your support, and you guys got some amazing, amazing opportunities to get out and enjoy all of your auction items. So thank you so much for pivoting with us tonight. We really, really appreciate your support, and we love the passion. We keep seeing the Facebook and YouTube. Keep sharing your memories with us. Nature is healing, as we've heard, and I think that we could all use a little healing right now. So my name is Melissa Nielsen, and I'm honored to have been with you tonight. And don't forget, you can still donate and have a huge impact on our mission tonight. And coming up right now, your musical performance by Ken Cooper.
to shout or leap about. You can even play them easy. Please remember, peace is what we make it. It's within your grasp if you're big enough to take it. I know that's so much I really want to trust in you. Know it don't come easy. You don't have to shout or leap out. You can even play them easy. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. I'd be safe and warm if I was in LA. California dreaming on such a winter's day. Stop in churches, I passed along the way. Well, I got down on my knees and I pretend to pray. You know the preacher likes it cold. He knows I'm gonna stay. California dreaming on such a winter's day. All the leaves are brown and the sky is gray. I've been for a walk on a winter's day. If I didn't tell her I could leave today. California dreaming on such a winter's day. On such a winter's day. On such a winter's day. And now I change guitars. No matter what you are, I will always be with you. Doesn't matter what you do, girl. Ooh, girl, I want you. No matter where you are, I will always be around. Won't you show me what you found, girl? Ooh, girl, I want you. Knock down the old gray walls and be a part of it all. what you do, girl. Ooh, girl, I want you. Ooh, girl, you, girl, I want you. Ooh, girl, you, girl, I want you. Oh, when the sun beats down, burns the tar up on the roof, and your shoes get so hot you wish your tire peep were fireproof. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, yeah, out of the sun, we'll be having some fun. People walking above, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. From the park you can hear the happy sound of the carousel, and you can almost taste the hot dogs and french fries they sell. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, yeah, out of the sun, we'll be having some fun. People walking above, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, down by the sea, yeah, on a blanket with my baby is where I'll be. Under the boardwalk, yeah, out of the sun, we'll be having some fun. People walking above, we'll be falling in love under the boardwalk, boardwalk. I'll buy you a diamond ring, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I'll get you anything, my friend, if it makes you feel alright. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. I'll give you all I've got to give if you say you love me too. I may not have a lot to give, but what I got I'll give to you. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love, can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so, can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need those diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want those kind of things that money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money, money can't buy me love. Ow. can't buy me love. Everybody tells me so. Can't buy me love. No, 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 no. Say you don't need those diamond rings, and I'll be satisfied. Tell me that you want those kind of things that money just can't buy. I don't care too much for money. Money can't buy me love. Can't buy me love. Love can't buy me love. And when I see the sign that once one way, the light we used to pass by every day, just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. The empty sidewalks on my block are not the same. You're not to blame. From deep inside the tear I'm forced to cry. From deep inside the pain I chose to hide. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. Now as the rain beats down upon my weary eyes, for me it cries. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. The empty sidewalks on my block are not the same. You're not to blame. Your name and mine inside a heart on the wall still finds a way to haunt me, though they're so small. Just walk away, Renee. You won't see me follow you back home. Now as the rain beats down upon my weary eyes, for me it cries. sleeping, we can dream the night away. And there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. When we were strangers, I watched you from afar. When we were lovers, I loved you with all my heart. But it's getting late, and the moon is climbing high. I wanna celebrate, see it shining in your eyes. Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you on this harvest moon. And there's a full moon rising, let's go dancing in the light. We know where the music's playing, let's go out and feel the night. Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in love with you. Cause I'm still in love with you, I wanna see you dance again. Cause I'm still in